Hello everyone, it's That German Guy and Rustafied welcoming you to join us to take a look at what's upcoming for Rust in the next few weeks. This week is starting off a little bit slow, but that is because it's leading up to February's update, which is planned to be a quality of life update. And with that, we'll see a lot of changes, some of which we will be highlighting here. So the first one to bring up is tool cupboards have seen a little addition to them. They now have a tool storage section. And in this, you can go ahead and store your various tools. So it'll allow the hose, the wire tool, and a hammer or Gmod gun, which I'm using here, and a building plan. So that is a nice little addition to the tool cupboard. Moving on, we've got an addition to workbenches, which should make them a lot more user-friendly. When opening them up, you now have an extra panel here on the side, which tells you how much scrap you'll need in total to go ahead and unlock everything, and at the top shows you how much you currently have. You can also select various pathways, and it will add it up and tell you how much required to get from where you are to there. This is just a nice little addition that kind of makes it a lot more user-friendly and a little easier to plan out what you're going to do with your scrap. Another welcome change would be one to mounting objects. With chairs and so forth, you won't see much of a change and still have an instant dismount. But with vehicles, you now have to actually go ahead and hold the dismount button. So if you hold space for about 5 seconds is what it's supposed to be, and as you'll see, you hop right out. Instead of accidentally tapping it, you'll see it just kind of comes up for a second, but you do not fall out of your vehicle. In addition, the SAM site has seen some welcome upgrades. In addition to its power in and out, we now have several other connections here, starting with a has target like the turrets have, a low ammo which will go off or send a electrical signal, I should say, when there are less than 10 rockets inside of the SAM site, and a no ammo indicator to let you know when it is completely empty. These highlight the majority of the important updates coming up with this next staging update this week. However, there are a few other things that are worth mentioning. There's been various changes to the team system and revival system. Wounded teammates will now show up as orange in your team UI, as well as if you are looting a incapacitated player and they die, you can automatically start looting the person. It doesn't kick you out of their inventory anymore. And if a teammate is downed, the arrow next to them will change in color to match that orange as well. In addition, you'll find in the menu there will now be options to add a auto run, as well as several other bindings like toggle ducking and so forth. In addition to all of this, there will be some UI added for muting and unmuting players. The pattern boomer has seen an update to fit the censorship settings in the main menu as well, so that if you have signs censored, it will also censor the pattern boomer's art. Last major thing of notice is there may be a fix for XOR switches sending a brief burst of energy during server restarts. This was messing with a lot of people's electrical setups and should no longer be an issue in the future going forward with the next patch. Speaking of the next patch, there was a tease of a few things such as the Arctic update. So let's go ahead and take a look into that. As we saw in the end of the year blog, Facepunch has teased not only that they will be adding in potentially new monuments, animals, and weapons, but will be also getting some potential new vehicles. And they teased a polar bear and the amazing looking Arctic monument that you've been seeing here in the background. But we also have a taste of the Snowmobiles very early. They were merged to Ox Branch a bit early and are very much so a work in progress. But thanks to Nova from Discord, we have some pictures here and a short video for you guys to go ahead and enjoy and finish out. Alright, that's gonna do it. It's been That German Guy, and thank you for joining us in checking out what is upcoming to Rust soon. Don't forget to check out rustafied.com or subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching and have a great one.